Yep.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay, let me figure this out. Bear with me. Make host. Okay.
You are the host now. I love it.
Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah, so lots of people are at work, which is absolutely fine. I just told them, you know what, we'll just record this. So many people, like I've already had 2 phone calls this morning. Maggie, I know you've had some. And everybody's like ready to go. Okay, I need to hit director. I want to do this. I want to do that. What are we going to do? And this is like the perfect Monday Zoom. Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then also on the team call tonight, I'm really going to be drawing out, like, what is it from a BV standpoint? What does it take to get to 5 cycle bonus? What does it take to get to 10 cycle? You know, and to maintain that, what do you have to have on a weekly volume coming through? 20 cycles, you know, same thing. So that'll be like another refresher. We can talk about that today if you want as well. But I guess what do you want me to like really touch on right now?
I want them to understand, here's one of the things, like I think that I don't want them to get caught up in so much like I need to hit director or I need to hit executive, because they all have like a dollar value they want to make, right? So when I was trying to explain to them, like if your cycling is where you need it to be, a manager can make more money than the person holding the executive, right? Like there's ways to grow your team without needing that title, except for like just right now where they are. I don't want them to feel like they have to get to executive to make that decent income when they can, you know, run 10 cycles or 20 cycles and as they're getting there. That's pretty much it.
Yep. Okay, perfect. I'm on the wrong internet, so I'm going to hop off and hop back on so I don't keep cutting out. So just like 1 second.
Okay, Rachel, I'm going to mute you.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was.
No, you're not. Oh, you're going to do it then? Okay, good.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. Am I good?
You're good? Okay.
All right. Back? Okay, that'll be much better. Okay. So dollar amount. So the biggest, let me just go over here, and is it help if I'm going to draw some stuff out? I'm going to do that. Yeah. All right. Okay, so obviously, I think everybody's really starting to understand we have some amazing front-end bonuses that all of you have pretty much been taking advantage of. But like from a weekly income standpoint, the biggest thing, I think, first step is at manager is when like that free money starts coming in. So whether it is, you know, with bonuses, whatever it may be, but the holiday bonus pool, okay, and this is something that we don't get to touch on enough, but when you are at manager on a weekly basis, okay, you earn 2 shares in the holiday bonus pool, which in Isagenix, it pays out quarterly. So you get part of that money at the end of the first quarter, and then you get the other half of it right before Christmas. And that's kind of when all of you ladies started to come in, out of you. And so you might not have seen like a big holiday bonus pool, but typically managers for the whole year, if someone was a manager for the whole year, they earned about an extra $1,000. Okay. And again, it's give or take. It depends on the total share value things like that. But that's free. That's like free extra money, okay, just in that holiday bonus pool. Okay, so that's why it's really important when you hit that rank to stay there. Now, when you get to director, you earn 6 shares a week. Okay, so you basically multiply what you would have earned at manager by 3. So our directors earned about anywhere from an extra $1,500 to $2,000 for the whole year, like free money again, just for being at director. And then at executive, it's 10 shares a week. Okay, so all of our executives, they were executive the whole year. Okay, we're earning about a little over, I think we earned a little over, it was like $4,500 this last year. And it was about the same the year before. Okay, just like extra free money. So now just by maintaining those ranks, you're essentially getting all your products paid for just through the holiday bonus pool, or almost, all of them to at least just maintain that 100 minimum BV. Okay, so that's something that's really important. So if you have somebody that, just hits manager, I encourage you to really share the importance of that and what that really means. Okay, it's just, again, free money sitting there for them to take advantage of. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see this. If I write in orange, can you see that? No, that's not very good. Is it okay? Where is my... Here, I need to go run and get my black marker because that'll be way better. 1 second.
The other night when they did their Zooms and he was using the board like that and he was writing on it, or the Facebook Live, do you remember that? I had a lady on watching that, and she has an autistic foster child, and she's like, oh, this is driving me crazy. Hayden, use the green marker, because the little boy was just yelling, Hayden, use the green marker. I'm like, I can't even send him a message because it's a Facebook Live. Yeah, so cute, hey?
Okay, that better? That's way better. Oh my gosh, way better. Okay, all right. So dollar amounts, right, Cindy? What would be Cindy, can you give me some significant dollar amounts?
Well, so I'll give you an idea of what we used to deal with. So we'd hit a title and say, you would need a 4,000, 10,000
Yep.
volume. So your BV would be 10,000. So a 10,000 volume, your paycheck would run about $2,000 a month, say. Okay. Hey, okay. Maggie, about average? Yeah.
Yep.
2,000.
Okay.
Say. So I think that is kind of that 2,000 guideline, if I'm correct. If you ladies want to interject, but for people going for their goals right now, that $2,000 income is a good monthly income at this point to head for. Fair enough?
Okay. Yep. Okay, and every time I do this, when somebody's like, I want to make $2,000 a month, I don't count any bonuses. I don't count PIBs. None of this is straight residual, because that's the stuff that really sticks, and that's when you're building a solid foundation. Okay, so $2,000 a month. Let's just say there's 4 weeks in the month. Sometimes there's 5. So Isagenix runs 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. Every 2 months is a 5-week month. Okay, so but let's just say $500. This would be $500 per week. Okay, to get to the 2,000. So when we do that, $500 a week, I want to divide that. Our cycle value is 54. Okay, $54, which is now the same in Canada now, right? They just made that transition.
Did they drop it? Because it was 60 last week. 60?
Okay, so I'll do it all in Canadian then. Okay, so $60 per cycle. Okay, so when someone's like, I want to make $500 a week, $60 per cycle, 500 divided by 60 is about 8 cycles a week, 8 to 9 cycles a week. Okay, so from a BV standpoint, it takes 900 BV to create one cycle, okay? Equals one cycle. So in order to do that, I'm just going to use, I'll use 8 right now. 8 times 900, you need about 7,200 BV of weekly volume. Now, remember in our comp plan, it's always 600, 300. So you always have that kind of 2-to-1 ratio, okay? So you're going to need whatever, and for each person, it's a little bit different. Is it always going to be perfect? No. The great thing about our comp plan is it can flip-flop. You get an awesome business builder on your left side. Your left side might end up being your 600 side. The next week, a new person comes in, your right side might be your 600 side. Okay, but for the most part, it's going to be about 7,200 BV on a weekly standpoint. So now when we divide that, okay, let's okay, so it's going to be about it'll be about 2,400 on your 300 side, okay, and then we're going to have would that be 48 on the other, and then 4,800 on your 600 side. Okay, so 2,400, 48 to get that breakdown. Okay, so you're going to look and say, okay, who do I need? You know, who on my team right now is going for the 5-cycle bonus? So I always look at, you know, what are some of the benchmarks that Isagenix puts out where people can earn significant bonuses. It's kind of that first one is Crystal Manager. So they have the 60 days to earn that $250 bonus. Okay. Or they have, you know, at any time they can hit the 5-cycle bonus. So on Mondays, we go and look, okay, who's going for the 5-cycle bonus this week? Who can we help get to that foundational rank of manager? You know, and identify those people on each side. Because let's say somebody on your 300 side is, so this, I'm just going to say our left side is our 300 BV side for this example, okay? And then our right side is our 600 BV side, okay? So on our left side, we need to identify who are those 2 to 3 people. You know, maybe it's only one right now. Totally okay. Okay, but who are those 2 to 3 people that I'm looking to work with on my left side to reach manager in that 5-cycle bonus? Okay, or it might be the 5-cycle bonus for the second time. Okay, because when somebody on your 300 side hits that 5-cycle bonus, okay, so that's going to be 900 times 5. That's going to be 4,500 BV, new BV that comes through. So that would more than push you past that point. But typically it takes working with 2 to 3 people to find, you know, the one that will hit it that. Okay, and again, that's new volume. So somebody cycling five cycles, okay, a personally enrolled, okay, does 5 cycles. That's going to bring a total of 4,500 BV through on that side. Okay, so that obviously that's a little overkill, but that's good. Okay, we want that. So again, on our right side, we look, okay, who's going for the 5-cycle bonus? You have 4,500 over here, and then you're only going to need to create, you know, maybe 300 more BV. So the ways that we create BV is through enrollments and rank advancements. Okay, so what can you contribute to your weekly volume from an enrollment standpoint? The President's Packs or the value packs, sorry, they change everything up on me. So the value packs, okay, are 320 BV. So now that's either going to help create a cycle or get you pretty much halfway to a cycle. Okay, that's why these packs are so important. Now, when you're going for like 1 star, 2 star, your PIBs, that dollar amount counts towards those rank advancement bonuses. Okay, so let's say, kind of getting a little off track here, but some of you that are ready for it will be right with me. You enroll 3 value packs that week. Okay, so it's a $80 PIB. Okay, and only the original part counts. The double PIB part doesn't count for this rank advancement. Times 3, that's $240. Okay, so that would equal out to, what's the value pack PIB in Canada?
90.
90? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that. I need to use that. 90. Okay, 90 times 3, $270. So since a cycle is $60, okay, you just take 270 divided by 60, and that would give you an extra 4. It's 4.5, but it would give you 4 extra cycles towards a rank advancement. Okay, when you're going for 10 cycles or 20 cycles. Okay, so that could help you reach that $1,000 bonus or $2,000 bonus by utilizing your PIBs. The one it doesn't count for is the 5 cycle bonus. Okay, but for 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4, it counts towards all of that. Okay, so that's where those PIBs can help you. And then when you're at executive, you also have your executive match that counts towards those rank advancements as well. Okay, so I got a little off track right there, but that's why value packs are so important, because they, most of the time, they'll help you create another cycle, okay, right away. Where if you're, utilizing the 30-day system, whatever it may be, it's going to take a few more systems or packs to be able to do that and help create those bonuses. So somebody earning $500 a week, $2,000 a month, okay, on a weekly basis, you need 7,200 BV coming through, where you have at least 2,400 on your 300 side team. Okay, what some of us would call it a pay leg, or whatever you may have it. Okay, maybe that more better terminology. Pay leg. Some people get really scared when I use network marketing terms. So wherever you're at with that, but that's your pay leg. Okay, but a lot of the times in the beginning, it might be flip flopping. But as much as you can, you want to keep that 2-to-1 ratio. So you might say, oh, my sides aren't even right now. That's why this comp plan is so powerful, is because they don't have to be even. Okay, you're always going to have one side that naturally starts to take off, naturally starts to build a little bit faster, and that's where you can really be able to take advantage of this. So utilizing those foundational ranks of who's getting to manager, who's going for that 5-cycle bonus, that's what's really going to help you create more of an influx of BV. Now, kind of, taking that to the next level, what's it going to take for somebody getting to 10 cycles a week? That's another foundational rank, foundational kind of platform that Isagenix has laid out. And that's 9,000 BV. Okay. So just taking that and then dividing that up, you'd have 6,000 on one side, 3,000 on the other. That's what it's going to take to get to 10 cycles. Okay, but again, remember that you have the help of PIBs, and when you're at executive, you have the executive match as well. How did that help clarify some things a little bit from just a BV standpoint?
Yeah, for me, that's awesome. Do you guys have any questions? Has everybody got that and really comfortable with it? I am recording this anyway, so it will be on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
But if you have questions, you might want to ask Hayden now while we have them.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Perfect. Excellent.
Awesome. And, a lot of time, once you start, when you're growing and growing, you're going to have BV come through and you're like, where the heck is that? Where's that coming from? Like, who are some of these people on my team, that are doing stuff? And one of the reports that's available to everybody that we use a lot to find out, who's creating consultants, who's one away from consultant, who is one away from double PIBs, is the business blueprint. And so for those of you that aren't familiar with that, in your back office, you can find that right under the team tab, and then you go to view downline reports, and it'll be the first report that shows up, and you can look at it through by category. That's what I like to do because it just kind of lays it out, everybody by category that's in your downline. But then when you get to 2-star, Golden Circle, you'll have access to what we have called executive reports. And that's where you'll see I do a lot of recognition for top cyclers, top sponsors, things like that. So you have access to a few more reports that can help you build your business. So another reason why you want to get to executive and 2-star as well is for that reason. I want to pull up a little compensation plan training that we used to do just to kind of help visually put things into context here. And we're going to be doing Business Bootcamp on Thursday, and I'm going to live stream it in the Team Vision Cast page as well. And I'll be going through this a little bit more in depth. Oh, shoot. So let me share my screen here, if that's all right. Can I share my screen, Cindy?
Oh, yeah, you can do it, right? I made the host. We're all good. Yeah. Awesome.
I just want to make sure you have a little bit more time.
Oh, yeah. No, if people have to leave, they'll just leave. We're recording it, so.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to like kind of go through this real quick. I have another call here in like 10 minutes. So. Yeah,
I looked through it and I think it's awesome. I would like you to share it for sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So this is, especially for brand new people coming in, it can be confusing. Like, where do I enroll people? What do I look for? I think the biggest couple things you want to look for is, does this person know somebody else on my team? If you can, you want to try to keep them on the same side so that if and when the time comes, they can work together and mutually benefit each other. Family, try to keep them on the same side as much as possible. You never have to deal with the kind of family BS that some people have to go through where, Aunt Susie is, everybody's talking to Aunt Susie, and then you start fighting over Aunt Susie, and it's like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. But if they can be on the same side, then it really helps out. So you're enrolled in your back office. You always want to enroll outside left, outside right. For people that you are personally enrolling, outside left, outside right. And I strongly encourage you, when you are reaching out to people, and, yes, we want to hit these rank advancements fast, but as much as you can, try not to just give people away and create your consultants. Because what I see happen, and what's happened to us, is we're like, Steve's just going to be on the products. He's not going to do anything anyways. And I have my buddy John to enroll. I know he's just going to do the products anyways. So I'm going to place him right in here and make Steve a consultant. Well, what happens is 3 months go down the road. Steve stops doing it. John is having amazing results. He's fired up. People are like, what the heck are you doing, John? And John's like, well, I kind of want to do this now. And now John's stuck on the inside by himself getting no help. So that's why you always want to enroll outside left, outside right, because you never know. You always have to build with the end in mind, okay, long term, because you're going to get to executive and you're going to want those executive matches. And you want to get to executive and then be able to stay there because of the executive match and the executive bonuses that come along. Again, just basically free money for doing what you're already doing anyways. So I always want to roll outside left, outside right, because some will share, some won't. So what? You're going to keep building your team, and when the timing is right for them, great, they can begin to start enrolling as well. So David starts to take off, Madonna starts to take off. Remember, you collect all of this volume, even though Sarah's way inside here and she's 3 levels deep, all this volume still has to go to you. Okay, so this could go 100 levels deep inside of Sarah. She could enroll some guy named Michael Jordan right here, and for whatever reason, Michael Jordan's like, I need to make more money, and he goes crazy and enrolls 1 million people. All of that volume is still on your left team, and it goes through you. So it's truly not who you know, but who you're going to meet. Okay, so each time, I'll kind of go, we've gone through this. You're in a cycle, okay? 900 BV, 600 one side, 300 on the other, always that 2-to-1 ratio. and it can flip-flop at any time, okay? And that's okay. It'll happen. So earning a cycle, just kind of put this in visually for you here. Orders go through, whether they're, wholesale orders, reorders, auto ship orders, retail orders, no matter what it is, these orders will go through. Okay, so for this example, typically it takes, on average, company-wide, it takes about 6 to 7 people to create one cycle. Okay, 6 to 7 people to create one cycle. Now, it could be only 3 people. If all three of those people enroll in value packs, then that would create one cycle. But on average, okay, it's about 6 to 7 people that it takes to create that 900 BV and achieve that cycle. Okay, so just so you have a good idea there of what that looks like. And I think on our team, because we do more product education, it's about 5 to 6 people it ends up being to create that one cycle, okay? So you're in a cycle when you hit 600, 300 on one side. So holdover points, I think a lot of you really understand this as well. So even when you're, just like we drew out here, when you're going for that 7,200 BV, you might have 1,000 holdover points on your left, okay? That counts towards that, okay? Because we never flush out volume. There's no end of the month, end of the quarter, anything like that. Okay, we never flush out that volume unless you stop ordering. Okay, the volume never goes away unless you stop ordering or you get paid on it. That's it. Okay, it never goes away. So that's why you always want to make sure you stay in touch with your product users, make sure they're having a great experience, because we've had people come around in a year, 2 years. We have people that have been taking the product for 3 years, and then all of a sudden they go, hey, I think I want to do this now. I'm ready. And now they're, cycling 20, 30 times a week, but they had one whole leg built out for them. Okay, so that's why it's important to keep in touch with those people, make sure they're having great experience, because not everybody is going to do it right away. So as these points go through, sometimes people don't order. That's okay. It's part of the deal. Okay. But on the left side, we have 1,000, on the right, 450. We only need 600 and 300. So leftover or holdover, we have 400 on our left, 150 on our right. So now just doing some simple math, to create that next cycle, you only need 200 on the left and 150 on the right to create that second cycle. So that's something that's pretty unique about our comp plan as well, is that holdover volume. And then you only get paid on, I shouldn't say only, but you get paid on 250 cycles on a max. And when that happens, you get to open up a reentry leg above your original business center and then build out a third leg. Okay, so this is, I like this just little illustration. It just kind of shows orders going through. And you want to think of your left side as a bank of volume that goes through, and your right side as a bank of volume goes through. So somebody puts in an order, 100 points get added up. And you can see this in your back office. Now this is an old one. I really had to dig in the archives for this one, but the illustration is like spot on, you guys. So a few orders go through, 200 more points. Orders go through on our right leg. They're coming through. Now again, it doesn't matter if these are personally enrolled or if they're people 4, 5, 6, 1,000 levels deep. You still collect all of that volume. Okay, so now we're just orders are continuing to go through. These can be auto ship orders going through overnight, whatever it may be. But when it hits that 600 and 300 mark, you're going to see that cycle go away, and it's going to tell you on your left team and your right team how much BV you have left over and how much more you need to create to get that next cycle. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that, just a little illustration to think of it that way. The ways to increase your volume are, again, your own personal orders, enrolling people, and then also helping people rank advance, and obviously because then they're enrolling others as well. And that's the best way to help increase your order basket. But again, you have that holdover volume that you can utilize to hit those ranks and to maintain, that $500 a week, that $2,000 a month, and what that really looks like. Okay, so the great thing is you want to be consistently growing week in and week out. and creating that duplication on your team, which a lot of you are doing unbelievably well. And I think you really understand that, what it takes. But just from a BV standpoint, you can break it down, whatever cycles you want to get, multiply it by 900, okay, and then split it up in that 2-to-1 ratio. And that'll help you really think about, okay, what do I need to have come through from a weekly basis? And then that's when you get your team together and say, who are those 3 to 5 people I'm really working with right now that want it? You don't want to drag people along with you. It's not fun. You want to work with the willing, and they don't have to be the people that you personally enrolled. Okay, so I'm going to stop that. Perfect. Do you guys have any questions right now? Again, I'll kind of do something a little bit similar on the team call as well, but you have this recorded for whatever you want to do with it to pass on along. But hopefully that helps clarify what you need from a BV standpoint. I know, in It Works, it was a lot about the dollar amounts coming through of products purchased. We just don't do that because of we have so many products and they're all at different price points and different BV marks. So just go by the BV, and we just break it down that way moving forward. Sound good?
Yeah, and binary is quite different for us, so we love that. Hey, Maggie, can you ask Hayden, remember what happened? She's like, what? Do you remember what happened when you went to put in that like $7, where it went like to the wrong spot? Maybe he could tell us why, like how we fix that.
Oh, okay. So I needed like 7 BV on whatever side to cycle.
Yep.
And I had a lady that wanted some sleep spray. So I was like, okay, I'll just order it for you. And it went to the other side because it went to the minor side, but I thought it would go to whatever side I needed to cycle.
Yeah, that's what it should. So you just put it in on your account.
Yeah.
Right. So for your personal volume, and it went to the other side.
Yeah. And I did a live chat, and the lady was like, no, that's how it works. And I'm like, well, I thought it was supposed to go where it needed to cycle, even if that was on like I don't know, whatever. If it was like, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like
No, it should, because we've always been told it goes to wherever you need it, not just the minor side.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and it didn't. So
okay.
I don't know, maybe they made some changes or something.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe this is
I'm
for a different
gonna have to look into that then too, because it should just go to wherever you need it. That's what we've always. And maybe I've been saying it wrong, but that's what's always happened to us.
It has with every other one I put in, but I just noticed because it was like only 7 BV, and I'm like, perfect, sleep spray, that's 9, that'll make me cycle. And then I looked, I'm like, why isn't it cycling? And so that's why I did the chat. Yeah. So it was a little bit strange, but.
And she said it just goes to the minor side.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check on that. That's not right.
Quiet.
That's the only thing I think that happened that we were confused with, right? We were like, what? I don't know how to fix that. So I think everything else we got figured out, like for the majority.
Okay. Yep.
Everybody's good? Happy?
Yep.
Yeah. I have a thing. I know on our back office, it gives you the opportunity to delegate where you want your volume to go. And I wonder if it had anything to do with that.
I don't know if it allows you to delegate where you want it to go. It allows you to, if someone goes on your website and signs up,
right,
you can say where you want them placed, but I don't think you can delegate where you want the
your
BV
own
to.
order. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it should just go to wherever you need it to create that cycle.
Right. Okay.
That's what should have happened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We thought maybe we were just missing something, and it was so small, like $7, that we actually noticed it, right? Like it was intentional. So we were like, oh, I wonder what that is. I'm like, we'll have to find out why that worked like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, that is really weird because most of the time it goes to your minor leg because that's where you need the volume to create that next cycle. But if you need it 7 BV on your 600 side, it should just go there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put in a note for that as well.
And ask and find out.
And see why that.
Did they get back to you on our shipping? Because it seems like my parcels now are coming straight to Erica's place. Is anybody else having issues, or is everything corrected now, do you think?
It should all be corrected.
Okay.
As far as I know, if you guys have any other issues that come up, please let me know. And because they changed couriers, and that's why there's some mix up and why things changed. And it was like, just so happened to be right when everybody enrolled.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, seriously. So as long as they know about it, they'll do anything they can to make it right. And
Yeah. Like ours are
putting
even
it-
coming to the house now, where before that wasn't happening, right? It was going to the warehouse and they would call and I'd have to go. Like now they're actually delivering them to our door.
Yep.
So mine's all good. I haven't had any complaints. So I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page and know that Hayden did
Okay.
take care of that for us.
Yeah, no, that's good. I talked to him at length for a long couple days, and I'm glad that got squared away, because they're trying to work out all that stuff too, and they're like, well, this is why we changed, to make sure we don't have those issues. So I think they got it all. Sounds like they got it all taken care of. But if you guys have any other issues that come up, please let me know so I can forward that right away.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Hayden, very, very much.
Yeah, the good thing about us speaking and stuff like that is they usually get back to us right away, so it works out. I just go straight to the people I need to.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
All right.
Hey guys, I'm just trying to figure out, do I automatically go back? Oh, I just made Christina Rice the host. Sorry guys. Now Terry's the host. Bear with me. Okay, I'm making you all host here.
Yay. Congratulations again, Maggie.
Thank you.
Yay, so exciting. What a great birthday gift.
I don't know how to make
Cindy?
myself the host again, you guys.
Can you
Do you know?
stop the recording?